Hello everyone. We are in Pythagoras theorem lesson 2. This is lecture number 4. Exercise 2.1 that we were doing. In the last video we have completed up to question number 5. Now the sixth question I have already written on the board. Question number 6. Find the side and the perimeter of a square whose diagonal is 10 centimeter. Now I will just, instead of giving direct formula, I will just explain. This is a square, its angle is 90 degree, all the sides are equal. This is what the square is. The property of the square is each angle is 90 degree and all the sides are equal. Then it is a square. So this is x, this is x, this is x and this is x. If I draw a diagonal like this, then this is side 1, this is b suppose. So by Pythagoras theorem, b square is equal to x square plus x square. Means diagonal square is equal to side 1 square plus side 2 square and both the sides are equal. So b square is equal to 2x square. Therefore d is equal to, taking the square root, this will be under root 2 and this will be x. So what I come to know is the diagonal is equal to root 2 times the side. So from here I will start. This was just for the explanation purpose. So what I have understood is diagonal is equal to root 2 into side. This is the formula. Therefore, diagonal is 10 centimeters. So 10 is equal to root 2 into side. Therefore, side is equal to 10 upon root 2. Therefore, side is equal to, this 10 I can write like this, 5 into 2, and this 2 I will write, see this, 5 into 2, this 2 I will write like this, 5 into root 2 into root 2. Root 2 cut. Therefore, side is equal to 5 root 2. And it is in cm, so I will write in cm. This calculation, this much part, one can do in the other way also. 10 upon root 2 into root 2 upon root 2. So what is this? This is the rationalizing the denominator. So that is equal to 10 root 2 upon root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 1 the 2 5 the. So what is this? 5 root 2. So same answer. Okay. Perimeter also is needed. They wanted the side and they again need the perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 4 into side. And that is equal to 4. Side is 5 root 2. 4 into 5 root 2. So that is equal to 5 for the 20. 20 root 2 cm. Now if they want the area is equal to side square. 5 root 2 into 5 root 2. So 25 into 2 is 50. So don't forget this. So suppose they need area. Area equal to side square. That is equal to 5 root 2 into 5 root 2. That is equal to 5 5 are 25 and root 2 into root 2 is 2 and that is equal to 50 SQCL if they ask. Now this is for 2 marks. If suppose they ask for 1 mark and the diagonal is this, find the area. So that also part we will discuss. Find area. If diagonal is 10. So how to do this? All these things we are not going to do. So area is equal to, it is a rhombus. So area of a square means the area of a rhombus is equal to half into d1 into d2. Square is also a rhombus. So that is equal to half into d1 is 10 into d2 is also 10. So that is equal to 2 1s are 5 means 50 SQCM. This is the area. So hope that you have understood this. So this much part if it is asked, it is for 1 mark. So we'll move for the next question. Now question number 7. From the figure, whatever is given, that I am not going to write much in detail. In a short, I will draw the figure first. This is DEF, a right angle triangle. From this, a perpendicular is drawn. This is G. This much part is 8 and this part is 12. I think the figure is very faint. I will change the pen and draw the neat figure. Hope that now the figure is proper. D, E, F. This is the right angle, and from here a perpendicular drawn. This point is G, this is 8 and this is 12. So I will write directly the question. From figure, find 1 EG, number 2 FD, number 3 EF. So how to do all this? This is the geometric mean and this is the hypotenuse. Solution. You can write hypotenuse DE perpendicular segment FG. Therefore, GF square or FG square, what is needed, that way I can write this square is equal to this into this. So FG square is equal to DG into GEG. They have taken the name EG, so I will also take the name EG. Therefore, now put the values. GF square means 12 square is equal to DG is 8, EG we don't know, so I will write EG. Therefore, 12 square is 144. This is into, it will become upon 8 is equal to EG. Therefore, 4 to the 8 or 8 ones are directly we will write 8 ones are 8, 6, take this 4, 64, 8 8 are 64 and EG is equal to 18. EG equal to 18. This one part is over. EG is 18. Now else what they want? They want FD. This is FD. Now in this triangle, this is the right angle triangle. This and this is perpendicular. So this is the hypotenuse. This will be the hypotenuse for this. Hypotenuse square is equal to one side square plus other side square. Means FD square in artery triangle DGF. DGF. FD square is equal to side 1 means DG square plus FG square. That is equal to DG is 12, 12 square plus FG is 8, 8 square. So that is equal to 144 plus 64. That is equal to 4, 4, 8, 6, 4, 10. Carry 1, 2, 0, 8. This is FD square. Therefore, FD is equal to under root of 208. That is equal to taking the square root on both the sides. Now, I will try to find the factors. So, 208. First of all, by 4 I can, 4 5 are 20, 4 to the 8, then 4 13 are. So this is nothing but 4 into 4 into 13. Out of this is a pair. So take one out, so 4 root 13, this is FD equal to. So this particle is over. Now for EF. FD I have got 4 root 13. Now EF they want. Now consider the bigger triangle. In artery triangle means in right angle triangle, artery triangle DEF. Which is the hypotenuse? This is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square is equal to one side square plus other side square. Okay. But first of all, we will find this ED. So, EF square plus FD square is equal to DE square. Therefore, now EF is how much? That we don't know. EF square plus FD is how much? That is 4 root 13 bracket square is equal to D is how much? That is equal to 26. How? DE equal to DG plus GE. Reason is D dash G dash E. That is equal to 8 plus 16 equal to 26. From this we have taken. So 26 square. Therefore, EF square is equal to. Okay, first of all we will solve this and then we will go for EF. 4 square is 16 into root 13 square is 13 is equal to 26 into 26, 26 square, 6 6 are 36, carry 3, 6 2 are 12, 12 plus 3 15, 26 2 are 52, 6 7 6. So it is 676. Therefore, EF square equal to this multiplication I will take that and it will become minus 676 minus 16 into 13 that I will do here. 16 into 13. 13 6 are 78. 13 1 are 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. 208. Actually, from this we could have taken it directly. That is equal to, so 676 minus 208, 8 8 16, 6 and 4 468. EF square equal to. Hope that you have understood up to this. Now I will make some place over here. I am rubbing the figure. Therefore, EF equal to under root of 468. Similarly, we will factorize it. 468. 4 1 are 4 1 are 4, 2, 4 7 are 28. 9, 13 9 3. Okay, by 3 we will. 3 3 are 9, 3 9 are 27, 3 1 are 3 3 are. So instead of writing directly, we would have done like this. Therefore, EF equal to under root of 4 into this 2 will be 9 and into 13 1 the 13 into 13. Therefore, EF equal to the root of this will be 2 into root of this will be 3 and this will be remaining in under root sign. Therefore, EF equal to 6 root 13. So this way all the answers you will write properly. Hope that you have understood this. So we'll go for question number 8. I am rubbing this question 8. So in question 8, find the diagonal of a rectangle. Find the diagonal of a rectangle. Whose length and breadth is whose length and breadth is 35 cm and 12 cm. 35 cm and 12 cm. Now this is a very simple question. The application is the Pythagoras theorem. See this. This is ABCD. This is 90 degree. All are 90 degree. And we have joined this. So AC is the hypotenuse for this right angle triangle. AC is the diagonal for this. So for this triangle it will be the hypotenuse. So this is 35 cm. This is 12 cm. This is also 12 cm because opposite sides are equal. No need to mention 35 cm. In the figure, quadrilateral ABCD is a rectangle. We have to mention it. Okay. Join AC. In right angle triangle, so angle B is equal to 90 degree and all this is not required to tell at all. In right angle triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Reason is Pythagoras theorem, Pago. Therefore, AC square equal to AB is how much? 12 square plus BC is how much? 35 square. So 144 plus 35 square. How to find the squares of the numbers having the last point as say 35 square I want to find. So if the last number is 5, directly write 25, 5 square. Add 1 in this and it will become 4. Multiply this 4 and 3. 4 3 are 12. Another example I will give you. Suppose 105 square you have to find. So last number is 5, so write 25. Add 1 into this, it will become 11. 11 into 10 will be 110. So this way you can find the squares having 5 as the last digit. So for this will be 25, add 1, 4, 4 3 are 12, 12, 25. Now 4 plus 5 will be 9, this. 4 plus 2 will be 6, 2 plus 1 will be 3, and this 1. 1369 is the addition. Check it, addition, because if we go wrong here, then it will be a problem. 9, 6, 3, 1. Check it. So AC square is equal to this much. Therefore AC is equal to how much? AC is equal to under root of 1369. Now for this, once again we'll go by Pythagoras theorem. The figure I am rubbing now, 1369. Check whether you can divide by 2. Absolutely no, because the last digit is not in the table of 2. It is the odd number. Only even numbers are divisible by 2. Now check by 3. For 3 the divisibility is add all the digits, and if the addition is divisible by 3, then whole number is divisible by 3. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 18 plus 1, 19. So it is not in the table. So now take 7. By 7 we have to actually see whether we can. 7 1 the 7. So remain 6. Take the 6. 7 9 the 63. 3. Remains 9, not in the table. So question is over. So next will be 11. 11 1 the 11 2. Take 6. Now 11 to the 22. Remains 4. 9, not divisible. Then by 13. 13 1 the 13. Then next is 0 and 69. 13 6 the 78. So no. Then by 17. So this way you will go on. So it is not also by 17, because the square of 17 is not this. Understand? So which number is that? For 9, what it should be? 3 at the last. Square should be 9. So 3 or 7. This may be the number. So 27 square, 30 square is 9000. 30 square is 30, 3 3 are 9, and 2 0, 900. So this is also small. So it should be definitely more than 30. So 33 or 37, this should be the number. I will check the multiplication. 33 into 33. 9. 3 3 are 9. 99. 9, 9, 9, 8. So no question of this, because here it is coming 8. So 37 into 37 I will do. 7 7 the 49. Carry 4. 7 3 the 21. 21 plus 4. is 25. No. 7 7 are 49, carry 4. 7 3 are 21 plus 4. No. So that means I have to go ahead and I will take then 47 or 43. 43 into 43. 3 3 are 9. 4 3 are 12. 4 3 are 12. Carry 1. 4 4 are 16, 1 17. So 9, 4, 8, 1. So 1 8. So it is a bigger number. So by 37 once again we will see whether it is possible. 37 into 37. 7 7 are 49. Carry 4. 7 3 are 21 plus 4 25. Here 9 3 are 27. Carry 2. Not 3 7 are 21. Carry 2. 3 3 are 9 plus 2 11. 9 6 3 1. This way you have to judge. It is not 33. Then 37 we have to try. Why? Because I have seen the last number. It should be 9. So the square of 3, it will be 9. Square of 9, that is also at the unit place, it is 9. So these two. Now I have just 30 square is equal to 900. So definitely this number is bigger than 30 square. So either 33 or 37, and we got the answer 37. Therefore, AC is equal to 37. Hope that you have understood this, and this is an important question for this calculation aspect only. How to judge